guys, I hope you're all doing well. Please excuse my very bad travel hair. We have been traveling for a lot longer than we expected, but this is my first filmed clip of me on my Maldives vlog, and I'm starting right now because I want it to be as honest and open as possible. This is my first time here. I've never been here before. It's also the longest time I've flown. Our journey was 5 to 6 hours longer than expected, so we were meant to arrive here at about 3-4 o'clock this afternoon, and it's currently just 8:05 local time. We've come to our room, which is like just behind you. I have filmed a clip for you which I will insert, but it's wrong, and my other family members' rooms are flooded. So yeah, I will catch you up with how the rest of our holiday goes. Oh, it's really dark, so I thought I would catch you up with the room situation. So we have requested different rooms because we don't all want to sleep in one massive bed, because, like, you know, that's not really what we paid for. And they've told us that there are no rooms, so they're going to deliver us some beds, and then tomorrow we're going to sort it out because we have been travelling for a good total of 28 hours. I am absolutely exhausted and I cannot wait to sleep in an actual bed rather than like on a plane seat. I'm really uncomfortable. One of the planes I was really uncomfortable, but I'm going out for some food now because I'm starving, so I'm hoping they have something amazing, because I'm so hungry, and then hopefully our rooms will be sorted and then I'll be off to sleep and ready for tomorrow and see what tomorrow brings. Good morning. So I've just got up and had the best shower ever from the longest journey I think I've ever had. But I thought I would show you the view from my room because I couldn't see it yesterday, so this is the first time I've seen it and the first time I'm going to show you guys. It's amazing. I literally cannot believe this is the view from my room. Like, I'm so close to the edge. Like, it's just amazing. I'm just going to show you. It's just too good. This is the view. So the sea is literally just here. I'd say it's like 5 meters from my room. So like, this is the edge of my patio, and then it's literally just there. I'm gonna try and get a better view from you later, so that you can like actually appreciate how close we are to the sea. And I can see like another island in the distance, and oh, there's actually some people snorkeling outside my room, which is really sweet. So yeah, I've just got up. I'm hoping that my experience with the hotel today is going to be better, as I wasn't massively impressed, but I did sleep well as they brought me a whole nother bed last night, which actually wasn't too bad, and they have put it in the room. So yeah, I'm about to go and have breakfast now, and then we will see what else is going on. The island is so much bigger than we thought. I think it's going to be even bigger now that we can see it all. So yeah, last night I didn't go out and the rest of my party went out. I was just absolutely exhausted. I couldn't cope with leaving the room again. I just like snuggled up, thought, oh, watch a bit of TV. So we are back in our room now, and we have been trying to sort out the situation from yesterday regarding the wrong kind of like layout of our room and stuff, and realistically it doesn't seem that bad, but we all do kind of need our own bed. So we have worked out that they won't swap the bed, but there are these other rooms that we can go to. That's going to cost us £4 more. So we're going to have to pay £4 more for these other rooms, which is kind of disappointing, to be fair. The hotel at the moment, I don't know whether I would recommend coming, just because I feel like we've paid a little we've paid rather a lot to be here, and everything we seem to ask is always no. Okay, so after all the confusion yesterday with our rooms and them trying to well overcharge us to have the room that we actually booked, we went back to the room after our dinner, and our room was completely flooded. There was loads and loads of rain. As you can tell, it is quite windy now, and I am vlogging outside, but our room was completely flooded and was so unsafe. You couldn't walk around. They're like porcelain tiles, so literally you tread and you slip, and it was so dangerous. So they did actually move us into our correct room. So I had my first night's sleep tonight, or last night, in my correct room. I actually can't believe how windy it's getting. They're not letting anybody in the sea right now. But yeah, so I had my first night in my room and it was so wonderful. So this morning I woke up and the sky is quite dark. So here I'm sitting like out by the pool, and on the left of me is the sea, and you can literally see the beach. But yeah, it's really windy. Okay, so the hotel is preparing for a storm, which is great. And yeah, this is the windiest been. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not arriving in this. We did just try and see if we could go snorkeling or paddleboarding, but they're not letting anybody out due to it being very windy. But yeah, it's lovely. It's still very warm, which is nice, but not many people are sitting out in the sun. Yeah, it's wonderful. So last night there was another storm, which seems to be like an occurring thing, but we knew it was coming because all of the hotel staff were preparing like early in the day, and it started to get really windy. So we decided to run back to our room, and no joke, we made it within like 10 seconds. I literally stepped foot into the patio area outside of our room and the heavens opened, like it literally took down, and the water droplets were so big. Like I had a mark on my dress and it was like this, and it was just one water droplet. So we just had like a chilled evening in the room, and then this morning we are getting up, and I've always wanted to try aerial yoga, which is like, I don't know, they use these straps kind of thing and you do like area in the sky. It's the one thing I was looking forward to coming here, and I've been told I can't do it, which is great. So yeah, again, that's another thing from the hotel that is a no. I don't really think this is fair. They should have told us beforehand so I didn't get excited about it, so I am really disappointed. But then later today we are going to try and go on paddleboards out in the sea. So I'm a little bit nervous about this because I don't like the sea at all. The sea's not something that I love, but here the sea is so clear and it's just, I don't know, it feels a little bit safer. Like you can, if there's animals and stuff in there, that you can clearly see them, they can't like creep up on you. We do know that there is a shark here, but he's only little and he only comes out in the morning. So if we go out paddleboarding in the afternoon, he should be gone, but he doesn't really come on that side of the island. So that should be fine. And there's so many little stingrays and fish, and yesterday we got to see a pufferfish, and one of the guys showed us that there's a turtle around. So there's so much that we can go and see and look at, and we can scuba dive. So we're going to try paddleboarding, and then in a couple of days we might be going on some jet skis to some other islands, and this private boat which will take us around to go see dolphins, which I am quite excited about that. Even though I don't like being in the sea, and they're going to teach us how to snorkel, and I've never done that before. So yeah, it should be really good. So my hair
hair is a complete and utter mess, as you can see, but I'm actually so proud of myself because today I went in the sea. This is a massive achievement for me, and there was no bugs, there was no seaweed, nothing touched my skin. I did step on a really sharp rock or something, but yeah, I was so proud of myself. And then it decided to chuck it down with rain, so that wasn't amazing. But yeah, I went in the sea, and then I met somebody else and we went in the sea together, and we sat on these little swings and stuff, which was really, really cute, which they have like floating in the water. And yeah, I loved it. It was warm, so yeah, maybe I will be going in the sea again. Okay, so I just tried to film this on my camera, but because it's so humid today, I've had to film it on my phone, so apologies for it being a little bit not better quality than it should be, and my forehead is actually glowing. But I had a day off from vlogging yesterday, so today I am back as I'm doing something really, really exciting. I am going jet skiing, which I've never done before. I'm kind of scared, but it should be pretty amazing. We're gonna do a bit of snorkeling, which I've also never done before. Okay, so it's really, really windy, and speaking to some people that we have met, they have given me a more in-depth idea of what happens when you go on the jet ski, and I have decided against, just because of how my body works. I don't really do very well with jolts and things like that, and they said it's really, really jolty. You go really far out to sea, which I don't like. I'm not risking getting eaten by a shark. So I'm literally on the way to go cancel my space and find out something else. If not, I'm going to go and spend the whole afternoon in the spa. So I think that is much more my kind of thing. So yeah, definitely not up for the jet ski. So I went to rearrange all of the booking and found out that actually nobody can do the jet ski today because it is too rocky out on the sea. So tomorrow they are going to do the jet ski, and I am going to spend the afternoon in the spa. I booked this amazing spa treatment. It's called like the spa ritual. It lasts for 2 hours, and I'm going to be an absolute bliss. So that is all booked in for tomorrow, and the rest of the day I'm going to sit, enjoy the sunshine. Okay, hey guys. So I haven't actually vlogged for a couple of days now. I just had like a really relaxing day today. I went to the spa, and the rest of my party tried again to do the jet ski, but it was too windy out, as you can tell by my hair. It is still really windy now, but tomorrow morning we have planned a boat trip. So we're going on a private boat that is just for us. We're going to go to snorkeling. I'm going to stand on an island that is completely uninhabited, so I can be literally on an island completely by myself, and I'm so excited. And then they're going to take us to go and see some dolphins. But today I had one of the best massages ever. Literally, it was so amazing. It lasted like 2 hours. And the woman done absolutely everything. She gave me a facial, a head massage, back massage. She done like all these different types of stretches, and it's actually hurting my arm to hold it up right now because she's literally massaged it so much that I just want to sleep. So we've had an early dinner. We went to a steakhouse, which was really, really sweet. I will insert some pictures of my meal, and I am now just waiting for the buggy to take me back to my room, which is, I'm going to show you, which is like all the way along this magical path. It's on an island that is right down the other side of the path, and then on this side, this is where the restaurant was. So I'm kind of like literally standing in the middle of the sea right now on the reception dock, which is really sweet. And it's like all of this behind me, you can see, and then like out here is like the water jetty, which is where the seaplane comes in, which was a whole different drama that happened right at the beginning of the holiday. But I should be going home on the seaplane, so I should be able to vlog that for you so you can see what it is like. Well, I'm hoping I will. I'm going to be really disappointed if I can't, but we don't know yet, so I will keep you updated, and I I look forward to sharing my boat trip with you tomorrow. So I am coming at you from my own uninhabited island with the beachiest beach hair ever. My hair is so sticky from all the seawater from being on the boat, which is like just here. Yeah, it's been an eventful trip, that's all I think I can say. I will explain more when I'm actually safely back at my hotel, which is over here. But the sea is so blue and it's so lovely, and the sand is not trodden on. It's untrodden on sand, and yeah, it's absolutely wonderful. I'm going to get some pictures here and then I'm going to have the journey back, and I'll explain all about the trip when I return to the hotel. But I wanted to chat to you from the island, and I can't believe how beachy my hair is. But yeah, I'll catch you all when I'm back. Okay, so I've just got back from being on the boat trip, which was absolutely amazing. So yeah, so we met them at the water activities reception and they took us all the way to the docks, and then the first thing we went out on the boat was we went dolphin searching. So we went and we actually saw some wild dolphins out in the sea, and oh my god, it was amazing. There were so many and they were swimming right up by the boat and stuff, and I will pop some like little clips in for you, so I hope you enjoy those. And then we went out and we done snorkeling. So this bit I was like really scared about, because like one of my biggest fears, apart from being on a boat in the sea, is actually the sea itself. I've had so many bad experiences with being out on the water, and I naturally always think that when I go in the sea I'm gonna be eaten by a shark or something's gonna like bite me or whatever, and I'm gonna come out with like no legs or whatever. So yeah, rather scary. But I went in, start off with my own goggles because I didn't like the mask over your nose, but eventually I done it myself. I did wear the mask, I did use the snorkel, and I did go in the sea, and I saw some amazing fish. And then afterwards we got back in our private boat and we went round to this uninhabited island, which is where I just vlogged from, and it was amazing, so good. But I am absolutely exhausted, so we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon round by the pool. But I hope you enjoy all of the little clips and videos that I got from being out at sea, and I'm actually so proud of myself. I was like conquering so many different fears, and yeah, it was a big achievement for me, so very proud of myself. So hey guys, I thought I would catch up with you because I haven't actually spoken to you in a couple of days. I've just been enjoying being on the island, doing absolutely nothing, forgetting about life and the world. But it was actually my last day today, and yeah, I feel kind of sad to be going home because there's lots happening at home, which I will catch up with you all. I'm sure after or on my Instagram stories, so that's all very exciting. I'm very nervous, but I can't believe I literally have a sunglasses line, thank god for makeup. But I thought I would just catch up with you over the last couple of days. So yesterday I went and had another spa treatment, which was bliss. Like, it was absolutely wonderful. I could live at the spa. I need like an all-inclusive resort with all-inclusive spa treatments, because I swear I would just live there. It would just be amazing. And then today I have just sat around the pool and read my book, and I love my book, and done absolutely nothing. My dad and my brother yesterday, they went on the jet skis and they said it was going to be way too bumpy for me, which is true. From the boat ride the other day, it would have just been so rocky and I would not have managed it. I'm glad that I did not do that and I stayed on the island. But
we've been having a few issues. So you all know about the issues at the beginning with the room, but we've been having a few issues with the leaving of the hotel, shall we say, with our transfer back to the airport. So because we were promised seaplane arriving here and that did not happen, we were put on a domestic flight, which added on 5 hours to my journey. Not impressed with that. And we'll be complaining when I get home, because complaining here was shocking. We thought we'd book a seaplane going home. It was going to cost us so much more money, but we were like, that's fine, it's an experience, we will do it. So we tried to book it. We would have to travel over an hour, I worked out, to another island with another hotel on it to get the seaplane. So already it would be adding on more time to our journey. And there was no guarantee that when we got to that island that we'd actually be accepted onto the seaplane, because we're not part of that hotel. It's not like a chain, it's like another one of this hotel, like completely separate. So we said no, and that we would have the normal boat, but we have no confirmation of this, nothing, so no idea. We also wanted to swap rooms for the last couple of nights onto an over-the-water bungalow so we could have that experience as well. But unfortunately, they weren't able to do that. They were going to do it for our last night, and means I have to get up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. Not happy about this either. We were like, oh, there's no point, because I only wanted to do it for my floating breakfast, which also was not going to happen. So we tried to cancel that, but that then changed our booking and said, oh no, you're checking out the hotel a day early, which means I would have left today. And it was all confusing, so we said, no, checking out on the 8th, because, well, there's nowhere else to go. We still received a letter under our door telling us to leave our luggage outside because they're going to come and collect it, which don't really know how that works if we aren't checking out the room and we cancelled our other booking. But anyway, they didn't come and get our luggage, and we are now just waiting. We've literally just been told that they're coming to collect our luggage for our transfer, which is at 5:15. They're coming to collect our luggage at 3:45 in the morning. So yeah, I'm now going to go and pack up all of my stuff. We're going to have our last meal, but I will be kind of showing this to Tui, because that's who I've travelled with. I booked this entire hotel with Tui. This entire holiday was booked with Tui. So we're just going to see what's going on. Sorry, keep getting distracted, and I'm going to show you what I'm distracted by in a minute. But yeah, so I'm going to explain all of the problems that we've had when I get home. So that is going to be my weekend. And yeah, but apart from that, the Maldives is absolutely bliss. The hotel and the staff cannot fault at all. All of our issues have been with Tui. So, but I've still had a lovely time, but it is now time to get back to reality after my many holidays this year. I hope you have all enjoyed them. I'm going to half bring the vlog to a close because I don't know what's going to be happening over the next couple of days, and it might be too stressful to vlog. But I hope you have all enjoyed this Maldives vlog, and I hope to catch you all in my next video. But on a side note, let me show you what I am distracted by. So I don't know whether you can see them, but these little things here are crabs, and they are all over the sand, and they all come together and they swap shells. There's so many of them, and I'm going to get up close so that you can actually see it. Oh, and now I've come close, they've all gone in their shell.